That's right, kids. Today we're talking about logical fallacies. They're everywhere nowadays. Logical fallacies are common errors in reasoning that will undermine the logic of any argument. I know, a fallacious argument sounds like a heated debate whilst getting a head job, but they're actually illegitimate arguments or irrelevant points and are often identified because they lack evidence that supports their claim. I mean, we're all guilty of them, and frankly, they're one of the big reasons that we ended up being this divided, misinformed, mad as hell bunch of screamers in the first place. Debate and discussion of ideas are only as good as the discussions themselves. Now, let's learn about a few of the big logical fallacies and how to avoid them. Straw man! The straw man fallacy is when someone intentionally exaggerates, manipulates, or just flat out lies about your side of the argument or idea in order to make their own takedown seem more effective and rational. Say if someone presents a plan to improve schools and national infrastructure by investing more tax money into them in strategic ways, the straw man response might be,
"I can't believe that you're so anti-American that you would cripple our soldiers and put our nation at risk by stripping military budgets."
That's a straw man argument, and that's shitty thinking. Ad hominem. Ad hominem is where you abandon even debating the other person's actual argument and just attack their character or person in an attempt to show that they're somehow a bad person or that they can't have a legitimate idea. It's like when Michael Moore will question, well, all of Trump's insane, illegal, and immoral words and deeds, and then Trump just responds by saying that Moore's Broadway show was a flop, which somehow proves that no one likes him and that he must be a crackpot. Bam! Ad hominem. In fact, the only thing that Trump really excels at is logical fallacies, and ad hominem is his favorite. It's like the Ivanka of fallacies for him. I mean, except he doesn't want to ad hominem. Slippery slope! This is an easy one, but one that people still make all the time. Sorry, crazy people. Letting two adult men or women have the same legal rights to marriage as heteronormativity doesn't mean that the farmer gets to say, "I do," to Wilbur the pig. There's no law you can pass, whether it's to allow or forbid something that will irrevocably change everything else on Earth and immediately bring about the downfall of all things everywhere. Simmer down and slide off that slippery slope and learn how to use those old-fashioned things called facts. False equivalency. I don't eat meat. Hitler didn't eat meat. I'm not equivalent to Hitler because I don't eat meat. It wasn't Hitler's love of legumes that made him a mass-murdering fuckhead. So don't be a window-licking moron and use false equivalencies. There are so many more amazing and useful fallacies to be aware of. I suggest checking out the website yourlogicalfallacyis.com. And remember, logical fallacies are red flags in conversation, so heed their warning.